So this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at August 7th through the 9th. And keep in mind, this is general. Only take what does apply. Please let the rest fly. Sorry about that. If you want more so of a personal reading, just check out the information below. Also, make sure you guys like the video. But let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. The first card is going to represent you and your present situation. Okay, so we have the Tower. Now, this isn't actually negative. I'm not taking this in the negative sense because I don't actually see it that way. This is you just recognizing where, and you guys have already kind of realized this. This isn't like a just now realization. This is you realizing where something is just not okay in terms of how it's existing now. So let me rephrase that to where it makes sense. This is you seeing where a foundation of a particular situation, relationship, home environment, friendship, whatever this may be, the state of that thing, situation, whatever it may be, is not stable and it can't exist the way that it is. It needs to be either restructured, something has to change about the dynamic of this said thing, or just overall it's going to like fall apart. So for instance, if this is a relationship, the way that it may be going at this point, it may be unstable in some aspects where you guys argue and then you guys break up to make up a lot, or you guys aren't even in a committed relationship and it's more on like stipulations and like intimacy than a real like love connection. Like it can't, like you guys are realizing that you can't really stay in a situation like that the way that it is. Something has to give, something has to change, or it just needs to be put to the side, or it's going to fall apart. Okay, clarifying that I do have the King of Swords. So this is realizations that, again, like I said, have already been on your mind, you've been already thinking about, and a lot of you are trying to strategize. So I don't think that you guys are dumb at all when it comes to what's going on with this situation. You know exactly what you need to do. You need to strategize. Am I going to stay in this relationship or not? Am I going to stay in this home environment or not? And this is you guys like finding ways to come up with a plan for yourself ultimately. A relationship where it already may have fell apart, you guys may hear from that individual, especially if this is like you guys just breaking up like 2 weeks ago. And again, this may put you in a space where you're having to decide what you want to do. Now, what I see in terms of what actions you could take to make the most out of this time frame with the Empress in reverse, this is keeping a mother figure out of your business, or a mother-in-law, like expressing to your partner how a mother-in-law can't keep just butting in to your business, or the person they have children with. This is also staying away from people who you know don't have the maturity level to see where your point of view is coming from, or to like grow up and change their actions. If you have to repeatedly like tell someone like, look, I don't like the fact that you keep cheating on me, or I don't like the fact that you do this or that, like basic stuff that people should know that you shouldn't do to someone you care about. If you have to constantly keep doing that, understand that it's lowering your vibration at the same time while you're trying to, you know, get this person to understand you, because they're just not at the maturity level. They're just not. And this is also just realizing what's stunting your growth. Is it procrastination? Is it bad habits? Is it a lack of a consistent effort? Is it like, what exactly is it? And being real with yourself. Okay, you guys know I'm real over here. But the obstacle or challenge that may come up, guys, we do have the Six of Swords in reverse. So this could be moving. There could be like complications that are coming up with you being able to move, whether that's like paperwork that you need, or like a credit score that you need to have, or making a certain amount so that you can move. Or some of you may even want to move like in a particular way, like where you don't have roommates, or where you don't have to worry about this or that. And it could be like difficult for you to bypass certain things. This could also be you guys having a hard time moving on from someone. Like, as much as you guys try, it's been a process. This may be more so like a subconscious thing, though, where it's like a blockage, where you don't want to deal with this person. Like, you don't want to be with them, but then you also can't move on from the experience of them at the same time, or some things that they've put you through, and the experience aspect may be keeping you stuck. Someone's also not letting go of an argument that you guys may have had. Like, they may be really dragging it out. Now, when it comes to the future, I do have the Hermit card. So something with the Virgo may come up, or this is you guys going into a space of introspection. Like I said, I don't think that this is in a negative sense. This is just you guys going into a space of like, okay, it's time for me to get my stuff together. It's time for me to do this. It's time for me to do that, because it's already been crunch time for a minute. It's just you guys have been really, I don't know, being in denial of things that you need to change, or being in denial of certain things that you need to step away from. But now you can no longer kind of ignore the obvious in terms of what you need to do with your situation. So the future, it looks more so like, okay, it's go time. Like, I need to do something about this, because it's becoming uncomfortable. Now, this last card is going to represent the advice for you with the universe card. The main advice I can give you is allow the universe to push you in a new cycle, okay? This is you guys feeling roped up and tied to circumstances that you're in now, when that's not necessarily the truth. The universe is trying to pull you out of some negative energy by making some changes. And you guys showed up here. Yeah, this is also having a level of focus. To me, this also feels like ego death. Just allowing yourself to go through the whole complete ego death that you guys are going through. Because you guys, let's be real, you guys have had some experiences that have basically humbled you. Humbled you. And yeah, I think that you guys just need to let the universe take the front seat in regards to a particular situation. But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective. If you took something from this video, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.